I had my summer vibes. I was on my vibes. Okay. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing this look right here. Very citrusy, very summer vibes with green, orange, and yellow. This video is going to be mostly Morphe products. I'm going to be trying not their new foundation, new to me foundation, their concealer and their liquid lipstick, and maybe a couple other new products. If you want to see how this look is done, please keep watching. Like every other tutorial video, I'm going to start off with eye primer. Today I'm going to be using the new, well, it's not new, but the Morphe concealer, which is new to me, as a primer instead of my normal Shape Tape. So I bought 4 different shades, and we're going to go in with C1.25. This concealer is supposed to last like 16 hours and like be waterproof and sweat proof and all that. So I'm going to try out this product, and then I'm going to put it in the description later and let you know how it lasted. I want to say it's going to be already, I can tell it's a little bit more drying than my Shape Tape. It's not going to be a comparison video, I promise, I promise. I'm going to tell you everything I like about this product, and I am going to not really compare it to the Shape Tape, but like, since I love that concealer, that's what I normally compare most concealers to. So this one is already drying, I can already tell. So when I go in and set it, which I'm going to do right now with the Glow Skin Beauty setting powder, luminous setting powder, I'm going to put barely any because I don't want it to dry out my eye and cause my shadow to crease. Dry, dry, dry. Well, we're going to give it a chance. So for my eyeshadow palette, I'm going to be using the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe Armed and Gorgeous palette. It's a collab, so it counts. This is what the palette looks like. It has all these pretty like yellows in it, which I love. Yeah, and we're gonna make this into like a summery, like yellow, citrusy eye. We're gonna see where it goes. That's what we're gonna do. The first shade we're gonna go in with is going to be this color right here, this like yellowy, like this dark yellow color called Access. And I'm gonna use a Morphe M573 brush. It looks like this. It's just like a fluffy crease brush. I'm also really pale right now, so I don't know how this is gonna turn out, but we're gonna try it anyway. So we're just gonna put that in the crease. They're so pigmented. And we're gonna take it all the way to the inner crease too. And today I'm not gonna bring it out too much in the outer corner because I don't really necessarily want that crazy elongated look. So I'm just gonna keep sweeping that across the eye, and I'm gonna make sure it's nice and blended. We want to always want a blended look. So I'm gonna go in with the same color again and just darken that up and bring it a little lower on the eye. Next, I'm gonna go in with this color right here, Secure. It's like an orangey brown. And we're just gonna put that a little bit, okay, in the crease, just to add like more of a blend and a transition. So as you can see, it looks like it's going from like yellow to a little bit of a different color on the end there. We just want that nice blend. Okay, so next I want to go into the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe Volume 2 palette, and I just want to grab this bright yellow right here called No Joke. I just want to put just a little bit of that on the lid. So I like how that went, like now it's going from yellow to like a little bit of an orangey, like burnt orange color. I like that. Next I want to go in with this color right here called Guilt Trip. This is like it's a, not even like a yellowy gold. It's like, I don't even know how to explain that color. Well, that's what it looks like. So I want to put that all over the lid. I want to take, this is a MAC 239S brush. I'm going to go into the product, and then I'm going to spray the brush with a little bit of setting spray just to make sure it goes on really nicely. And I get that like harsher edge. And I'm using the Morphe Luminous setting spray. And I'm just gonna pat that all along the lid. I'm just gonna bring it higher when there's a little less on the brush. So I'm gonna go back in and do the same thing to the other eye. These colors are so pigmented. So now I'm gonna go back in with the brush I was originally using, and I'm gonna go back into this first color over here, Access. And I'm just going to blend out any harsh edge from the color we just applied. We're going to make sure it's all blended really nicely. Okay, so now I'm thinking I might even go in with a little, like just a pinch of this color right here, Coin, I might just add just a little to the center of the eye just to enforce the yellow and make it stand out more. So I'm just going to go in with my finger, put a little bit on. I'm just going to put a little in the center of the eye. Okay, so now I'm going to just I'm just going to put on a pair of lashes. The lashes I'm going to be using are the Morphe Malibu lashes. I have used these before, that's why they're not sticking to the thing. But yeah, they're more of a natural lash that's not going to hide the eye look. So this is before the lashes, and it's not a really good snap though. Can you even hear that? Okay, so what I did was I put the lashes on, and I just took the Morphe black pencil liner, and I just went on the upper waterline just to enhance the lash line because I didn't put any liner on the top. So now we're going to leave the eyes alone, and we're going to go on to the face. I'm going to be using my normal primers instead of a Morphe product, only because when I try foundations, I like to use the products that I love the most that hold my foundation normally, just so I can make sure it works well with the products I normally use, because it's hard to tell when you use a brand new primer. I don't even think they have a primer actually, but I should look into that. So I'm going to use Marc Jacobs Do You Drops. This is a matte foundation that I'm going to be using, and if you watched any of my other videos, you know I do not love matte anything. I love like a very dewy finish. I love very highlighted. So today I'm going to try and tone it down, and put a little less highlighter. So I'm going to use the Marc Jacobs primer, and I'm just going to spread that all over the face. So hopefully it'll give me that little bit of dewiness, and I don't have to be worried about putting too much highlighter, hopefully. Do you guys normally like matte foundations, dewy foundations? Let me know in the comments if there's more stuff, if more like there's a preference you want to see more of, if you want me to do less dewy highlighted looks and more matte looks, just let me know. I can do that too. It may pain me, but I will do it. So now that that's on, I am going to use, this is the new Morphe, well not, okay, I keep saying new, but like when I say new, I mean new to me, because I haven't used it before. This is the Matte Fluidity Full Coverage Foundation. So this shade is F1.50 matte. That's what it looks like. It looks pretty like thick, so we're gonna see how that goes on. I'm gonna apply it with a beauty blender because that's normally how I apply most of my foundations. I don't love the smell of it. It smells really weird. I'm not gonna spray it with any setting spray today because I want to see how it works on its own. I'll spray it later at the end. So it is a very high coverage foundation, and I can already tell it's very, very matte. It goes on nice. It has really good coverage. It doesn't feel heavy either, which is what I like. When I wear like a a full coverage foundation, I don't like something that's going to be very heavy on my skin already to begin with. So this is nice. It feels great on the skin. It's very lightweight. I actually want to see how it lasts throughout the day because I'll wear it for hours and then then I'll write down how it looks. But it is, I would say, if you are dry, I would not use this foundation. I have a very the smell is really bad. It smells like tires. I don't know. It doesn't smell good. I don't like the smell. I have very normal combination, not dry, not oily skin. So I wouldn't have an issue with this. I mean, again, I love my dewy finishes, but you also don't need a lot. Like I didn't put a lot on my hand and I still have a ton left. So that's a good sign too. You're getting like good product, a good amount of product and use out of it too, right? And it's not super expensive. I'm going to spray it with setting spray and see if that makes any difference. So I sprayed it with the luminous setting spray. I want to see if that like makes it a little more hydrating and a little less like stick to your face matte. Okay, so that does help a little bit. It doesn't stick in any, like I don't really have a ton of lines on my face, but from what I do have, like it does stick okay. This is really drying. I'm not used to this. I'm not used to matte foundation. I don't love matte foundations, but for matte foundation, I don't hate it. So that's an upside. I don't know what I just did there. Anyway, okay, so it went on really nicely. It's very lightweight, which I do like. I don't like a very thick, especially full coverage foundation. Now I want to try the concealers, the matte concealers. I feel like this is going to be super, super drying because I'm going like matte, matte, matte. Everything's matte. So we're going to use C1.55 and C1.35. So let's see. Oh, this is very pink. I probably should have went with more of a yellower based, but it's okay. We're going to make it work. This is, I think, very drying too, as when I put on the eye, I noticed that. It's going to be very drying. Guys, I'm going to have a really dry face after this. I'm not happy. So we're going to try to blend this out. It has really good coverage though, this concealer. I do like that about it. And when I wet my beauty blender, it's not as drying as when I applied it to the eye. Oh, it blends out really nice. I do like that. It's very brightening too. Again, if you have like super dry skin, this is probably not the concealer for you or the foundation for you, but if you want to try it anyway, do it. Why not? So I don't even want to set this too much, I feel like, because it's already drying. So if I set it too much, it's going to get like ridiculously dry. So that's a no to baking. I wouldn't bake with this. So on the camera, it looks like very smooth, but I'm seeing like it's already going into like my smile lines a little bit. It is very drying. I don't know if you can see that. For me, again, I don't have super dry skin, so it may not look that way, but I can tell just from the way I am that it is a little too drying for me. But again, I haven't used a matte foundation in, I can't even tell you how long it's been since I actually used a matte foundation. I don't use matte foundations very often, so it could just be me. But I'm going to wear this for the rest of the night. And right now it is what time? It's 2 o'clock. So I will wear this the rest of the night and let you guys know how it wore in the description box when the video is posted. So I am going to go in and set my under eye with the Glow Skin Beauty Luminous Powder. I don't want to put too much because I don't want it to crease, and I don't want to be too dry. So I'm just going to put it a little bit under the eye. But I don't even think this foundation and this concealer really needs to be set that much. It doesn't feel like sticky or like, I don't even think it's going to need to be set that much. Now I want to do my bronzer. I'm going to use the Morphe Glamour Bronze Face and Body Bronzer in the shade Megastar. This is like, the undertone's like it's very warm. So I'm going to go in with, I think actually I'm going to use the Makeup Forever HD. This is the foundation stick in the shade Y535. It's just like a cream foundation, and I like to use it as a cream bronzer to start off with, just because it gives you that good undertone and like it keeps your makeup on better. So I feel like mixing a little bit of a cream product in here might help with the hydration and keep it on a little bit nicer. So I'm just going to dip very little and put it on my hand just to warm it up a little. Then I'm just going to put a little on the cheek. Just carve out my cheek just a little bit. I promised I wouldn't use the Hoola bronzer in my next tutorial, and I will not use it today. So I'm just going to also warm up my forehead just a little bit. So the foundation, which I didn't mention before, the foundation and the concealer, I did mention in the video that I posted before this, which was my huge makeup haul. I'll link the video down below. So if you want to go and watch whatever else I bought, you can definitely do that. So make sure to check that out. Now I'm going to go in with my bronzer that I just said, my Morphe Glamour Bronze Megastar Bronzer. I'm going to use a fluffy brush for this. This is the MAC 135S. And I'm going to go in lightly with this because, again, super pale and super warm undertone don't normally go that well together. But I do want to warm up the face because the eye is very warm. I love this bronzer. This is also a very matte bronzer as well. I didn't use any, like I'm not using any shimmery products other than what's on the eye and what's going to be my highlighter. Look at that. Do we see that? That's upsetting. Come on. I don't have a ton of smile lines, but this doesn't make me happy. So maybe we should set that just a little bit. I don't know if that's going to make it drier or make it better. So we're going to try it out and see what happens. So I'm going to take a brush and I'm just going to set right in the line there, and hopefully that kind of helps with that. So I'm just going to continue warming up the face. For blush, we're going to use the MAC Melba Matte Blush. This is a orangey, like peach undertone neutral blush. Okay, I don't have a Morphe highlighter, so I'm going to use the Jaclyn Hill one, of course, because I'm obsessed, but also because they sell it on the Morphe website and it counts. It counts and it's pretty. So we're just gonna not over highlight. I'm gonna tell myself I will not over highlight my face. I will not over highlight my face. I will not do it. Don't let me do it, guys. Don't let me do it, because I want to do it, but I don't wanna. So we're gonna go back to the eyes, and I'm gonna go back into the Armed and Gorgeous palette, and I'm gonna take this color VIP over here. Okay, we're gonna go that way. That makes sense. This color over here, VIP. So we're just gonna pop that in the inner corner. We're gonna go under eye, and we're gonna do the color Access again. And we're gonna grab a pencil brush, the M431 by Morphe. Now I wanna grab this like army green over here called Top Secret. So this green intrigues me. I don't know what it is. Maybe because it's top secret. We just wanna like really blend that out. Now I wanna use this Morphe liner in Poolside. It's like this teal color, and I'm just gonna put that right in. Maybe not, hold on. For mascara, I'm gonna use the Essence Volume Stylist Lash Extension Mascara with lengthening fibers. This mascara I have been obsessed with. I just got it recently. It was literally $4 and I'm obsessed with it. It does so much for the lash. I mean, you can't tell now because I have the false lashes on, but so good. It's very volumizing, and it separates your lashes really nicely too. I decided last minute, I know, shouldn't put more shadow on after I did the mascara, but I decided last minute I want to put a little bit of this teal color, which is Jada. This one here. I want to put this a little bit under the eye because I want it to be a little bit more green. I just wanted that little bit of brighter underneath, which I do like. I'm going to wipe off whatever's happening on my lips. I'm going to be trying the Morphe liquid lipstick, which I have not yet tried before. And I'm going to be using their lip liner in Mimi. I can't get over how creamy their lip liners are. It's ridiculous. So this is the liquid lipstick in Virgin. This is like a nude. These smell really good. They go on really nicely too. I like the applicator. And because this is very like a shimmery eye look, I want to do a little bit of a gloss, and this is Famous by Morphe as well. I know if you saw my last video, or basically any video where I use one of these lip glosses, you'll see I'm obsessed. I like that. So now I'm going to use my favorite brow gel, which is the Morphe brow gel. I bought it for $7. I don't know if it was on sale when I bought it, but it was literally $7, and it's actually amazing. My eyebrows will not move all day. So I'm just going to put some of that on the brows to make sure they stay. I did do my brows beforehand with Precisely my brow pencil. I am obsessed with that pencil, as you again can see in any other video I've ever posted. I figured might as well not include it considering it's not really a Morphe product, and who wants to watch somebody do their brows anyway. So now I'm going to set my face with the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. I love the mist on this product. This was a rebuy in my last haul, but this product is amazing. The way it sprays, like look at that mist. So nice. Hopefully this will help with the lines going in the face. Not into it. Okay, so my conclusion for these products. This foundation, I don't know how it's gonna work again, like length of the day wise. Does that even make sense? What the hell am I saying? This is supposed to be a 16-hour foundation. No, which one's 16 hour? I don't know if this is gonna last that long. I will let you know by the end of the night how it lasted, how it wore. I have a feeling by the end of this night, my smile lines are gonna be even worse than they already are. If only I could stop smiling. My conclusion is this is a very dry foundation, and if you have dry skin, do yourself a favor, don't buy it. But if you have like very hydrated skin and you like a matte foundation, this is a very lightweight, full coverage foundation. The concealers, they're basically the same thing, but they do have a good amount of coverage, which I did like. So, but they are very drying. Like, I felt I had to dip into it a couple times in order to get the amount that I wanted. But they're good. They last. They're supposed to be 16-hour. Again, I'll tell you how they lasted by the end of the night. It's matte also, so hopefully it lasts well. It is very drying again, so I'm going to give you the same advice with the foundation. If you have super dry skin, do not buy this. What other new products did I use today? Did I use any other new ones? I don't think so. Oh, the liquid lipstick. I liked it. It went on well. The applicator was good. It covered the lips really good in like a couple swipes, which I like. It dried quick, but it's not like overly drying. I mean, I did put a lip gloss on it, which kind of defeats the purpose of just a matte lipstick. But I really thought that the lip gloss would make it really like a wet look, and I like that on the lip. I think that's all the new products that we tried today. But yeah, this is the finished product. If you like this video and you want to see more, please like, subscribe, and comment down below. As always, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.